What's going on YouTube? Yoda here. I've got another video, a new one on Hustle Castle, and this is just dropping trophies. So I'm just going to show you what we do to drop trophies and farm gold and stuff like that. So you can see all my fighters are in my barracks, and my trophies at the moment are 2,118. So I want to get that under 2,000, right? And the reason I want to do that is I go to this guy here, Ford. Now, so he's 2 million power, right? My power's 1.9 million. Now, yeah, he's only 2 million above me, only 200,000 above me, but his fighters are going to be 85, 90, 95, whereas my fighters are only 70. So even though our power is close, his fighters are going to be stronger. You know, they're going to have more health, their weapon's going to do more damage. And then when we change the opponent, it's going to be the same thing. Like he's going to be way lower, so you're going to go, oh, you know what? I'm 700k above, so I can beat him. But you probably won't because again, his weapon's going to do more damage. Um, you know, and you're going to find yourself in a hard spot. So what we do is we remove all of our fighters from the barracks. Now I put mine in the throne room and the other room. I can't remember what the room is down the bottom. But I put them all in there, and then you grab an unarmed fighter. So just any of your other dwellers. You can have just one of the ones that you use for breeding, or I always use a chippy because she's just underneath the barracks. So I just hold her and put her up in. Anyways, so then what we do is, so she's only worth 800 power. So it's going to be, you got to be hard pressed to win a battle with her. And that's what you want to do, is you want to purposely lose. So underneath where our trophies are, you have the little sword. So you press on that, and it comes up with all the people that have attacked you, right, and have won. Now, you press the revenge button, and it doesn't cost you any food to fight at all. All it costs you is time. So you go and battle them, and as you can see, the trophies that are going to be dropped is 21. So you lose the match, and you lose 21 trophies. And that's what you want to do. You want to get yourself under 2,000. Well, for me, in my level, I want to get myself under 2,000. Right, so I go through and I do this to all the people that have attacked me. And what you want to do is whenever you log out, make sure that all of your fighters are out of your barracks. So that whenever somebody does attack you, even though you're losing a little bit of gold and a little bit of resources, you are also losing trophies. And then you get a revenge button, so you can hit them and you can lose more again. So it's another way to drop your trophies without even playing. So go through and I'll finish this one off. And then if we're not under 2,000, which we won't be, we go to the map and we start looking for people that are that's going to give us the most trophies every time we hit them, because you want to maximize your food spending. You don't want to spend heaps and heaps of food. At 30,000 fight, you don't want to spend 30,000 to drop 2 trophies. So you find the people like that guy's 21, guy's 19, 20, 40. No, 27, sorry. It's castle level 40. But 27. So I think that's going to be the highest. Now, sorry if there's any background noise as well. I'm very limited to the stuff that I have available for recording. And sorry about the frame as well. It's got the phone frame in the video. I want to try and get rid of that. I've got to figure out how to do that. It's been a long time since I made a video. So we're going to take this guy. We're going to drop 27. And again, the goal is to get under 2,000. And I'll show you why afterwards. And when you're doing this, you can only hit these people 3 times. After 3 times, they disappear. And your opponents refresh roughly every hour. I've seen some go as long as 2 hours, depending on how long you're online for. But generally, every hour or 2 hours, they refresh. Right, so we dropped. Now we're under 2,000, and this is the reason you want to do this, right? So we go back to this map. We go and find somebody. Oh, not that guy. We'll go and find somebody like a level 40 or something, right? So when we refresh, like change opponent, it should be somebody on a lower castle level. There you go, level 32 castle level. A lot less power, so he's going to be easy to beat. Now he's only worth 60 glory, but he's worth almost 200,000 gold. So this is how we farm gold. And ideally, I'm not going to do it now, but ideally what you want to do is you go through and refresh all of those castles that are level 40, all the high ones, to bring them all down. Because once you start beating people again and your trophy goes up, yeah, that one didn't work. But once you start defeating people and trophies go up again, when you press refresh, you're going to be back to the same situation you were at the beginning, where it's going to refresh with high level castles. So I'm just going to go through and do a few of these attacks. And just show you, I'm not using any spells. I'm not using my hero at all. It's just my fighters doing their thing. And obviously this is only a quick video, but you can spend 10-15 minutes doing this until you have no food left. But always make sure you've got enough to deploy at war. War is the most important thing. That's where the clan gets most of their glory from. So if you want decent items in the Clan Wars chest, you need to be deploying. We need to be winning wars, because that's where you win. That's where you get your glory from. And while we're here, I've got to give a shout out to all of our warlords, and a shout out to Sammy especially, man. You've been going an extra mile, like working out these brackets and stuff. Very appreciated, man. Very appreciated. Okay, so basically now, once you've done what you need to do for the day, you've got all this gold. Say, for instance, you've just farmed 2 million or whatever. Go and level up a gem. Even if it's a gem that you're not using or a gem that's not important, just level it up. But leave some gold behind, because no one's going to attack you if you've got no gold, because everyone's doing the same thing. Most PvP is either for glory or for gold. So if you don't have anything to offer, they're going to skip you, even if you've got 0 squad power and you're an easy win. They're still going to skip you. So you move all you guys back, and then you log off. And it's as simple as that. Come back in about an hour's time, half an hour's time, and you repeat the process. And it is that simple. There's nothing difficult about it at all. It is just plain and simple. So I'm hoping today, my missus is out with the kids, so I'm hoping to get a couple of videos up. I'm going to do another one on where to deploy for wars and where not to deploy. Just some basic common knowledge that a lot of new players don't have. And I might do another one as well on rushing castle levels and stuff, and your throne rooms. There's nothing worse than having somebody who's got no legendary gear, really low power, who's a throne room 9, because they're not going to do much help. But anyway, guys, that's it for now, and hopefully I'll be able to do another one shortly.